Before we start, I'd want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Film Time. Here are the latest events that got the Sharks in a rift with each other. The latest installment of ABC reality series showed 2016 Olympian Jared Ward and his colleagues at Myostorm present their business to the Sharks. In their pitch, the team explained that the health benefits of their vibrating massage therapy ball called the Meteor, which boasts $120,000 in total sales to the date. At the end of their presentation, they asked for $150,000 in exchange for 10% ownership of the company. All the Sharks, including Mark Cuban, Lori Grainer, Matt Higgins, Damon John, and Kevin O'Leary, were interested in the unique product. Mark took the lead and extended the first offer to back the company, but things got heated when the Myostorm team told him they wanted to hear the other deals before accepting his. "If you want to hear all the options, I don't want to waste my time," the expert investor said after offering $250,000 for a 20% share. "You guys let me know." Myostorm didn't budge, insisting they wanted to hear out what the other Sharks had to say, and Mark angrily declared that he was out. After Mark pulled his offer, Kevin tried to sway the team in his favor with a different deal. After privately discussing their options, the Myostorm team chose Lori. They started to explain their decision, saying that they believe there's value in some of the ideas she has, but they were quickly cut off by the other angry Sharks. "Roll your asses out of here," Damon said. Kevin told them he was really disappointed, and Matt actually pretended to throw their product at them. The entire interaction was super cringeworthy, but at least Myostorm walked away with a deal. Sanaya Applesauce. Shark Tank has had its fair share of tense moments, but the toughest came when the judges debated a thorny question many entrepreneurs face. Can you truly be committed to your startup if you haven't yet quit your job? The Sharks debate raises some important points for any entrepreneur balancing passions and responsibilities. Contestant Keisha Smith came to the Sharks with Sanaya, an applesauce targeted to adults. The venture had already raised doubts with the Sharks, thanks to its hard-to-ship glass jars and her confusion over product interest and actual product sales. But Keisha also held down a full-time job. As a head of human resources at a news corporation. This was a deal breaker for some of the Sharks, sparking a heated back and forth. "If you really believed in this, you'd quit your job," said Shark Kevin O'Leary. "That wasn't possible," explained Smith. "She was her family's breadwinner. Quitting isn't an option for everyone," she added. O'Leary was unmoved, explaining that he could simply invest entrepreneurs who had quit their full-time jobs. Robert Havlicek backed her up, saying O'Leary wasn't being fair to this founder. But Shark Mark Cuban weighed in further, questioning Smith's commitment. "I get you're the breadwinner, that's always a push and pull that people have," Cuban said, "but at the same time, we all were broke, and I'm not convinced." Smith argued back, explaining she had self-funded her business and invested her life savings into it. For her, she said, Sanaya was not a part-time job. The answer did not satisfy O'Leary. "Why aren't you throwing everything into this?" he asked. This question took Smith to a breaking point. She began to tear up. "I can't afford it," she said. Robert Havlicek stepped in, saying he understood the pressures Smith felt. He'd felt them too. "I started my first company, I wanted to be all in," he says. "You know what? I had a mortgage, I had a child at home, and I didn't have that choice." "Kumbaya," O'Leary shot back, interrupting him. He felt that the world was not fair and she needed to be able to compete in that world. "She was not asking for a kumbaya," Havlicek responded. "She's just saying she has a family to support." Attentions eventually turned back to Smith and why she'd teared up. She explained she not only supported herself financially, but her parents and siblings too. "I'm the person who made it," Smith said to the now silent Sharks. The powerful moment marked an important turning point. "You're absolutely right to keep your job and take care of the people you're taking care of, and fulfill your dream on the side," said Shark Lori Grainer. Cuban, who raised many doubts about the company, was finally moved to invest. He struck a deal with the founder, offering $150,000 in exchange for 25% in the company. Once she left the tank, he explained how her story helped him better understand what drove her. She'd come in cool and professional, but not passionate. It wasn't until she became emotional that the entrepreneur in her came out. "I wanted to know if it mattered to her," Cuban explained. "I wanted to know if she was all in." This brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of the videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on the screen right now because I'm sure you'll love them. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.